The next team is the Los Angeles Lakers. Uh, when you look at their offseason, what can I really point out? Start with the rookies. You obviously drafted Dalton out of Tennessee. You get Bronny out of USC. Shout out to him and LeBron playing together. And shout out to LeBron for what he's able to accomplish and the son he was able to raise to be able to get him to reach the NBA level. It's an amazing thing for one. A lot of Lakers fans wanted D'Angelo Russell traded this offseason. He opted to the deal to see, but nothing happened or nothing took place. You bring in JJ Redick as the head coach after getting Darvin Ham out the way, who went back to Milwaukee. And JJ Redick is looking like he's going to implement some new things. He said some things that a new coach would say with a plan. He has a plan. He has a vision. We'll see how it pans out. Last year they went. Sorry. Last year the Lakers. And I'm not going to start the second. By the way, I'm gonna pass it to a Laker fan or supporter. But last year they went 47-35. So Jordan and Byron and Heverson and anyone else that goes for this part or for this team, same old, over, under. You can start there and talk about what you think is next for the team. Comparing last year to this year, what is this season going to look like for you? What is a successful season to you? And then what does the future look like? That's pretty much my question.
Let me go real quick because I'm phone's about to die. I don't think it's gonna be like. I don't think it's gonna be exciting season in the chat like Laker talks. Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't think it's as exciting or fireworks as I think people would think it'll be. I know it's the Lakers, but I think they're gonna be good. Good. Like I think there's gonna. I've been saying this since the end of last season. Like even how they were at the end of last season. I think they're gonna be good. I don't think like the coach will be an issue, even if he's not the best coach in the world. I don't think the coach will be an issue, so that'll be a plus. I think the roster still has. That's why I just compared it to the Patriots. I think the roster still has defensive personnel woes. I think they're like a wing short, and a wing and a rotation big short of like because I don't really trust Jackson Hayes to be the backup big from being able to like contend in the West. But as currently constructed, I mean, without really any organization, last season the offense second half of this from December on was like really fucking good. 3-point shooting was really good. I expect to see this a similar. I expect to see this more of the same of that, but with less moments in games or long stretches in games where they just don't know look like they have a fucking plan of like what they're going to do on offense. So I think they're going to be a really good regular season team. I think that they have the ability to. There's 3 teams like right now in the West. Like I would say they're not beating like stamp not beating like it would be Denver because I got to see that before I believe it. Dallas and OKC. Outside of that, not saying I would pick them to beat all the rest of the teams, but it's not like they can't beat the rest of the teams that are left. Now they have to get there first. I think that their range of seed is going to be somewhere between. I wanted to say 5th, but I think 5th is a bit lofty. I think somewhere between 6 and. I really think it's really short. I think it's between 6 and 7. I think they're going to be pretty good. I don't think they're going to be 8. There's a world where they could slip to 8. I don't see 9 or 10. So I'm gonna say the 6 or 7 seed. I'm going to be optimistic and say they can be the 6th seed. If they're not, I think they'll just be the 7th seed again like they've been for a minute now, depending on the matchup, because I think the top 4, 5 seeds in the West are interesting in terms of like who could end up being like the – because I think OKC's going to be the 1 seed. I think the 2nd seed could be like anywhere, any number of 3 or 4 teams. So they could potentially pull off that upset, and then if a matchup breaks their way in the second round – then they could make a conference finals, but it's super matchup dependent. I wouldn't just go in a vacuum and say, okay, the Lakers can make the conference finals. I think it's a potential thing, but it's really super matchup dependent. Like the matchups have to break their way for that to happen. But I would say winning a first round series, although it's like, as a Bron fan, it's not, anything to celebrate and like, successful season. I think that that's a realistic, good baseline for the season, winning a playoff series and then being tough in the second round. But there are pathways, depending on matchups, for them to make the conference finals. I don't see them getting out of the conference. There's just too many. They're going to eventually run into one of those 3 teams that I just don't think they can beat. But, yeah, that's really it. Still got, yeah.
Well said. I want you to address Shaggy first. He said Grizz, OKC, Mavs, Mini, Dallas, and Denver, and he willing to bet you the Lakers gonna be top 6.
That they won't be top 6?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take a bet. I'll do a little $50. I'm not gonna put a lot on it because I think they might not be top 6, but I'll put some faith in the team. I'll put a little bet on the line that they'll be top 6.
There you go, Shaggy.
We can lock in DM Shaggy. It's a cool little 50. I don't got that much faith in them, but they can do it.
All right. I mean, I didn't know you felt that way about Dallas compared to the Lakers in a matchup.
I think they can beat Dallas. It's just that I think that and me and Jay was talking about this last night in some other, just in a different context. I think that Dallas has another guy who just can control the pace and the flow of the basketball game in Luka to the point where I think that that's kind of what you need for me to, because I think personnel-wise, I think they could, but I think it's really Luka that I'm banking on with them. And I think their offense is going to be pretty fucking good. And I think they have trying to think about their defensive personnel compared to ours. I think they're going to have more guys who can play and be on the court all throughout. Like, I think we have more guys. Like, Max Christie. I don't know where he is, right? I think he can be a good rotation piece, but I don't know yet. Dalton Knecht, who's probably going to be like the 9th, 10th man in rotation. He's a rookie. Like, things like that. So, like, I think they have more clarity for me in Dallas to where I would pick them to win that series. But there's some things that could pan out throughout the season that could make me change my mind on Dallas in terms of, like, can we beat them? But, yeah, them 3 right now, I'm saying, nah, they would not beat. And the other ones is more in question.
Okay. Pass right to you, Evanson.
Oh, to me? Sorry, I was on a call. What was the question?
We on the Los Angeles Lakers over under. You know whatever you want to say about them. What do you think would be the big differences from last year to this year? And then any thoughts? What is a successful season for the Lakers to you as well?
A successful season for them is for them to win the championship. So this shit will not be successful. I don't like they didn't make any changes on the roster. All they did is get a better coach. I do think the offense will be better, just based upon what I've seen in the preseason, which I don't know how much you want to take that, but there seems to be more movement and stuff like that. Like, there's not much change to the roster. So I don't know. You asked me if they're going to be over under? I think they're going to be roughly the same.
Roughly the same.
Oh, yeah. What was the win total?
47.
Over. I'm going to go over.
You're going to go over? Yeah, I think it's going to be roughly the same.
That's a bet now. I'll see you in a couple of weeks, bro.
What was the other question you had?
Successful season, biggest change. You answered them all, to be honest.
Yeah, like they didn't do nothing except get a new coach.
I mean, it's just the Lakers, right? It's just the Lakers. You know? Yeah. I mean, realistically, it is what it is. I mean,
I don't know. They didn't do shit. I think just the way they play. I think the biggest change would be the execute, like how they play.
Yeah.
Just how they play.
I think one thing that's gonna be interesting. JJ's really emphasizing like crashing. Like, he wants everybody crashing because, like, last year,
and screening
offensive rebounding was a business. Yes, crashing and screening. So I want to see how the transition defense and that ain't juxtaposed with like the offensive rebounding rate, how that plays out. If he wants everyone crashing, obviously that's not gonna happen on every play, but like just the emphasis on that, how that actually works out. And then I do think the screening already looks better, and I think it will lead to some cleaner looks, but offense wasn't the issue. It wasn't the issue in like the first half or like the first 3 quarters even sometimes. It was these stretches where it's like, okay, we don't know what we're going to in this moment. When we get bogged down, we don't know what we're going to. Or at the end of the game, we don't know what we're going to. I think those little marginal things will be better. So
the offense was bad like in the beginning of the season.
No, yeah, it was bad till like December. Yeah, it was bad till like December when they started shooting better and they started like actually I mean, that's basically when they hijacked Ham. If you go back and read like how the season played out, that's basically when they said, "Get the fuck out the way."
But the from what I saw, it is preseason, so I don't know how much I can take out of this. But
Mhm.
from what I saw, the the buckets that they're getting are easier buckets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
I mean, you can compare preseason because last year, preseason last year, and then in Ham's first week, you could tell something was off with the
Yeah.
offense. Like you could say they wasn't on shit. Like just stylistically, it didn't look good. It didn't look pleasing to the eyes.
yep.
Yeah.
Um,
Rui's rebounding now. So
Oh
shout
wow,
out.
wow. Oh,
Cuck Association came through in the chat. Lakers got screwed by player option and had no room to make trades, acquired free agents. They got stuck with Reddish, Wood, etc. He also said that they made the play in last year with Bron AD playing 70 games, and now they're running back the same exact team. Not sure about the 6th seed, realistically 8th to 9th seed. And AD at the hub can help a lot with the offense.
How is the 6th seed so like out of reach? I'm just so confused. Like how like I'm
I don't
not saying
know.
they will be a 6th seed, but like I
Yeah,
don't understand how it's so how people act like it's like so like out of reach.
I mean,
that's
what
what
if
I'm
people are
asking.
just confident that there are 16 that are for sure better than y'all? What's wrong with that?
No, like they were like, well, they played this amount of games and they only won like I think they were what like 2 games out of the 6th seed.
Yeah, and I think just isolating the amount of games they play is just I think that's too reductionist in my opinion. Like, oh, they play this many games, they're not going to play this many games. Like, I think that's kind of I don't think that because it's I think regular season basketball you can if you have at least one of them on the court. I think you can win games just by playing the right way on a lot of nights. Like, and we saw how they played without those guys. They didn't have a winning record without them last year. Like, they had a pretty good record
Yeah.
without one of them or both of them, even in the limited games they played. So I think this is kind of too elementary to look at it that way.
I just think that the West is so compact, like in that area, like from the I want to say from like maybe the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10. That I think like with like a bounce of a ball, like it can rotate.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying, Ed?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like it's not like out of the realm, like it's not like crazy to be like, oh, there'll be a
yeah,
6
but
seed.
it's
I think
not.
that's gonna be a one game.
It's not crazy. Oh, that's T Green. I'm wondering who the hell that is. I could tell that's T Green. Now. I'm hearing her T Green. I mean, I gotta agree with it because I do think there's gonna be 6 teams for sure that'll be better than Lakers in the regular season, mainly due to probably young talent, roster, and also pace. I think pace helps you win games in the regular season. Playoffs is obviously more of a slow down half court type of thing, and before Byron goes as well. Like I just think the Suns will be better, right? I think the Mavs will be better. I think the Wolves will be better. I think the Nuggets will be better. I think OKC will be better, and I think Memphis, with it being the regular season, they'll be better too. Now, when you look at the Pelicans, the Kings, you can debate those teams, but either way, I still listed 6 teams for sure that I think will be better. The Pelicans, Kings, and Lakers, they're all right there in that. They all be right there in that 7 seed to me, 8 seed, fighting to see, and also knocking on the 6 seed door as well. Last year, Lakers knocked on the 6 seed door.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I would.
Because I'm pushing back on like I don't think they're a 6 seed. I'm not fucking with this team for real. But I'm pushing back on the fact that Jordan says they can be a 6 seed and everybody's like appalled.
Yeah.
And
yeah, they can be.
And here's
I
the
wouldn't
thing
say
too.
it though.
And here's the thing too. Like, it depends on what you're arguing as well. Like, people who say Memphis are stamped, right? I'm cool with that. But there are some people who say Memphis are stamps and they're like relying on Ja and Bane, they're core guys, and that's cool. But then there are other people who bring in the fact
Injuries.
guys who guys who aren't proven, or guys who are like younger and like banking on contributions that you're gonna get from them to buffer the reason why they're stamped over LA. And I'm like, I don't think you can do that, but I can't do that. I can't just use that as an argument who I don't know what they are.
You and Heavenson would probably say y'all would think the Kings would be better than y'all in the regular season, though.
You said what?
Do y'all think the Kings would be better than y'all in the regular season?
I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not gonna stamp that.
The Kings aren't the Kings of like I need to see how that works.
They weren't better
It's not
last
the
year.
same. It's not the same team.
Well,
like
they got
have
hurt too.
DeMar
They
and
missed Monk. They missed Monk the whole last season, like the whole.
They beat us. They were around. They were right around us even with Monk. Like we had virtually the same record. Like they were right around.
I had 1 game separation in the standings, and they lost Monk like the last 2-3 weeks. Of the
They also beat us 4 times, which I don't think that'll happen again. But yeah, like they can be. Yeah, but are you damn sure not
The Kings beat y'all 4 times last year?
Yeah.
You damn sure not stamping the Kings over us. Like I'll take that.
Nah, I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie. I'm
yeah.
stamping the Kings over y'all.
Oh, we can bet that. We can bet that.
Someone for like to have a better record?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm stamping that. We can
All
bet
right.
that.
We can lock that in.
I'll put 100 on that.
Yeah, I put 150 on that. Like the fucking Kings,
Chill, bro. These ain't money wars, big bro. This is
It's
only because it's De'Aaron.
It's only because it's De'Aaron Fox, bro. I don't respect you for De'Aaron Fox.
What's up?
I like I would stand with you with the Kings thing. It's just like if I know that they were gonna play like how they played in the past.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're playing that way. I think they're gonna be a bit slower now, huh?
You don't think DeRozan is a guy at this stage in his career for that team, but like he can be like a plug-in guy that's not really affecting what
DeRozan's not no plugging. Like he's a guy that needs to handle the ball for a bit and post up a bit. He'll slow down the offense. He's not shooting threes. Like that's what I'm saying. I think their offense shifts a bit. So that's what I'm saying.
Can that shift in a better way though?
I
will bank on that shifting in a better way.
Listen.
Bro, yeah, I'm confused on y'all making it seem like this is that's gonna be a negative on their team.
No, this is what I'm saying.
Let me not say y'all. I'm talking about
what I'm saying, right, is normally offenses that rattle off a bunch of wins where the defense isn't good is fast-paced, lots of like 3-point shooting offenses, right? DeMar DeRozan does not add to that. So that's what I'm saying. I think their offense shifts. Like it's no longer gonna be like the Indiana Pacers kind of offense. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I need.
You're not looking at the positives.
Sly, I'm not banking on unproven guys. I'm just I literally said that is the variation of that could determine what they do, like how the unproven guys play. I don't know what Sly talking about. Go ahead.
Thank you, Black Hadji. DeMar not no plug-in player. Like you have to change the way you play. That's what I'm saying. Like I have to like you can't be like the Kings. You can't be the Kings of last year gonna do the same because they're not gonna play the same. That's what I'm like. I have to see. And then the other thing too is it hurts.
DeMar good in transition.
It hurts. He kind of stops the flow. He slows it down. He stops the flow. That's why I'm saying they're not going to play roughly the same.
But I think they could benefit from that, though.
But we're talking about,
talking about if they're going to be a better team than you.
What I'm saying is that you can't. If you agree that their offense will shift, you can't just be like, well, they're going to be the same.
That's shift negatively, though.
It doesn't have to shift negatively. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of the times, the offense that rattles off a bunch of wins with bad defenses are fast-paced offenses with a lot of shooting. That's the kind of offense with bad defenses that win a lot of games in the regular season. When you slow shit down and stuff like that, it's a bit harder to win regular season games if your defense isn't that good. I don't like that's why we picked the Kings last year. That's why everybody's like Indiana's gonna win a bunch of games because they're fast-paced offense and shit like that. Like, I don't know why this is like a hard concept.
Oh, that's only hard because you're putting them in comparison to the most hated.
I don't.
That's the only reason it's hard.
I don't get
That's the only
this
reason it's hard. Because at the end of the day, if anybody else
slowing it down helps the Lakers. The reason why they were beating up on the Lakers because they were playing fast as shit.
Let her get in her bag.
No, literally, the reason why they were beating the Lakers was because of how fast they were in the shooting and shit. That gave them issues. Like now you're gonna slow it down. The Lakers are like, okay, cool, let's slow it down.
Miles, please tell me why I can't get that off.
Like I don't know why we act.
I'm not looking at chat, Byron, but if you're talking about the most hated shit, bro, it's people that's more hated than y'all, bro. You got to chill.
Like who outside of Boston and the Heat to Joe Song L.
Wait, what
Say
happened?
Denver.
who?
Wait,
The
no.
Heat to Jose on you.
The Heat. Yeah, I said the Heat.
Yeah,
In
he
terms of
said
most
the Heat
hated.
to Jose on
To
Ed. But I said
Jose on you.
Denver's more hated than y'all.
Denver not most hated. Y'all just don't like Swiper.
That's
Denver
why
not
they
most
most
hated.
hated.
Denver not most
Keep going.
Denver is
Denver's
the
not
most
most hated.
hated.
Denver is not most hated. Y'all dead just don't like Swiper. I'm talking about actually don't like the team.
But I don't think
The hate is definitely Swiper.
I don't
merchant.
think
Like,
people just don't like the Lakers though.
People
Like,
legit
I
just
think
don't like
people
the Lakers.
just
I don't
enjoy
think
the
people dislike the
troll.
Lakers.
It's
It's y'all
both.
ass.
I think people
It's
just enjoy
both.
the troll, bro. And
It's-
plus,
I
y'all
get
also
that.
were
That's-
bad.
Yes. I mean,
Okay. So
Yeah,
why?
plus y'all also were bad.
Okay.
To be fair, though.
Okay. In terms of fit, any other team, it would be we gotta wait and see. I made this about them being in comparison to the Lakers right now because that's what y'all doing.
I missed
comparison to
that
the
part, by
Lakers.
the way, just to keep that out there. I came in late, so
Yeah.
I missed the first thing you said. So if
Yeah,
you could reiterate it, that'd be helpful too.
No, I said I'm talking about in regards to the Lakers. Like they being compared to the Lakers right now. DeMar DeRozan, like y'all saying, he's not a plug and play nigga, and you just
They
let's go,
dead. I
ball
said
up.
he was though earlier.
no,
That's
not
what
they.
they
okay,
Not
no,
they.
yeah.
Ev said he could be. Not they.
You
It was
said he a
only
plug
me.
and play.
Me.
Yeah.
I said he
I
could
don't
be
know.
that.
I don't agree
Yeah, I
with
said
that.
he's not. So cool. Y'all
I
think
don't
that would be
agree with
that
that.
cool?
The optimism,
At
I'm
the end of the
saying,
day, we still gotta see it at the end of the day. So
that's what I'm
You-
saying. I think the optimism is
I
coming from
think the
because of the team
disagreement
they
with
being
me. I
compared
think
to. That's all
he's
I'm saying.
versatile, so I think I also agree that he could be plug and
You
play.
think he's versatile?
Yes, I don't think it's just he just demands the ball like he's I don't know what year it was. Like he's like the Carmelo
Not
Anthony in the
versatile,
last days
though.
of his career or something. Like he could
I
do
think
different things.
DeMar
You know,
is
He not.
he can also run the break. He can also play a fast paced style too. You can't.
He
He
don't
play
play
like that
fast.
with the. I say he could. He played
he
more
could
fast
play in
paced.
that style though. Why
Yeah,
you
like
think
he,
he
he's
could play in that
definitely
style?
capable of playing that style.
So just
He's
so
been
I
that would be
understand.
an adjustment. I think
that
that
style.
I'm not
Like, he
saying
played
Just
with
so I
Spurs and
understand.
he played with the
Just
Bulls.
I'm not
Spurs
saying-
weren't fast paced.
Hold on, 'cause Twin,
just
you
so I
doing
understand
something
what's
now.
happening here. Just so I understand what's happening here. When you guys speak on the Lakers and if they could be a 6 seed, you say no based upon historical information. But when it comes to
Based
DeMar
upon what?
DeRozan,
Based upon
but
what?
Historical information.
historical information.
Based
But
off
when
what
it
you
comes
just
to
said.
DeMar DeRozan, he could do this. Fuck the historic what we've
And that's
seen.
what I'm saying. They optimistic about the
Okay.
Kings because of who they
No,
being
but
compared to.
no,
That's the only thing I came off the mic and
Alright,
said.
but-
No,
Nah,
what
hold
I
on,
said,
yeah, I
no,
don't
what
know.
I said was
Yeah,
there's
hold
just
on,
six.
bro.
What I said was there's just 6 teams flat out better than the Lakers in the West. That's what I said.
Oh, I ain't even comment on that. I'm just talking about this
Oh, I
specific
ain't
conversation.
commenting on
There's
the
just
16
6
stuff
teams
either.
flat
But
out
I
better
agree
than the
with
Lakers
Ed
in the
on that.
West. It's 6 teams flat out.
Even
What's
if
the
you, even if
16?
we
'Cause
don't
I
mention
probably
the
agree with
Kings,
you.
there's still 6 teams
Thunder,
that are
Nuggets,
tough.
Wolves, Mavericks.
That's
Hold
not
on,
the
hold on, Twin. Hold on. 'Cause
Thunder, Wolves,
you
Mavericks.
save the energy.
Thunder.
not because he's shifting the combo.
No, I'm not sure. I'm saying what I said. I literally said it. I
No,
literally
but
said it.
but the push this conversation stemmed from Jordan's. I don't know. Sorry for calling you thing. I apologize. Jordan saying the Lakers could be a 6 seed, and everybody thinks that is like far fetched.
Yes, can I respond back
And
to that now?
I think that's far. I mean,
Hold on.
is it possible?
Thank
I agree that's
you,
possible.
Byron.
I agree that's
what the
possible.
fuck?
I
Let me
agree that's
respond back to
possible.
that
But
now.
No.
far fetched.
Heaven said yes. Heaven said
I
yes.
wouldn't put my money on it.
Heaven
Let's put
said
it like
yes.
that.
Jordan said that.
You
And
just
what-
confident. It's just not
And what did I
far-fetched.
respond back and say? I said, or people in the chat can just think it's 6 teams flat out better than the Lakers next year, or better than the
Continue,
Lakers.
to act
continue
like-
That's
16.
literally what I
bro.
said.
No,
Thunder,
but yeah, but that's
I'm
cool.
just
But
okay. Yeah. To
Thunder,
act like
Nuggets.
the outrage is because of who it is, man. And again, I'm not gonna keep going in and like keep doing that. Go with 16, man.
So my
Because
16,
I probably agree with you.
my 16, I probably even named 7, but Thunder, Nuggets, Wolves, Mavs. I said Grizzlies, and then I think I said the Suns. Those are my 16 in the regular season that I think be better than the Lakers next year. Regular season. Those are my 16.
Okay, I don't think it's yeah. Okay, that's cool.
And then I said the Lakers will be with the Pelicans and the Kings, looking at that 7th through 8th part right there, and potentially knocking on the 6 seed door. But just because you're knocking on, mean you actually opening the door. And Heaven said something after I said that too. So but Twin is from what I'm hearing, Twin is speaking to, like you said, they were just like they was knocking last year. The fact that they was knocking last year
means they could be a 6
yeah,
seed.
in spite of all the BS, in spite of the bad lineups,
But Byron, you know what I like
the
that she's
injuries,
doing, though?
all that. Go ahead, bro.
Byron, my bad for cutting you off, bro.
No,
She's saying they could be a 6 seed, but then she also said she don't think they're gonna be the fucking 6 seed. So what the point? What the point of you telling
But
me they
that-
could be
just
something?
because I don't think
they
it's
could
Because
be
she don't think, she only speaking to the
because
outrage of the people saying they can't be.
It was no outrage. It was no outrage.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe
were-
she jazzing it.
people
I don't
were
know.
She
in
is
the chat.
jazzing it.
I'm not. People were
Okay,
in
so
the
you don't think
people
people
were
in the
in.
chat?
Thank you, Ari. People were in the chat was like, what, like acting like shit was like outrageous.
Oh, but that's what you're speaking to then.
T Green said, well, because they haven't been a 6 seed.
You
in the
can't
last two
acknowledge-
years.
Okay, so
you
they
can't-
were thinking it was outrageous. So why you saying nobody was saying that?
But stop.
That
That's
ain't
what I'm
outrageous
talking.
to me.
But
Outrageous
again, bro.
outrageous
But
was
again,
trash.
but bro, you gotta. That's why I say most say that niggas most of niggas, a lot of niggas, whole identity in this whole is hating the Lakers. That's the whole gimmick. T Green is one of them. T Green is one of them. That's his main identity in this whole is hating on the Lakers. So again, that's why I say, like, if your whole identity, you heard me, in terms of a whole community is hating the team, god damn it, you probably one of the most hated teams in this. So when I think of T Green, I automatically think, okay, Laker hater. When I think of Sly, I think of Laker hater. Point blank period. Like he's literally a LeBron hater. I'm sorry, not a Laker hater.
I'm about to say, chill on my dog slide.
Sly's a LeBron hater. Like you got LeBron haters in this, so you got because he owned the Lakers, niggas like they choose to hate the Lakers. Like Sly's a Laker fan, but he literally hate the Lakers because LeBron on that hoe. Like I'm telling you, that's all I'm saying. But like I said, the outrage, bro, to the 6 seed is just OD a little bit. If it was real outrage in the chat, because I wasn't looking, I didn't see. If it was real outrage to the 6 seed, that's I don't know, but I don't get that.
Man, you had some comments from Sly and T Green, but if she called it outrageous, cool.
I'm not acknowledging.
You know what I call it.
I'm not even looking at the chat.
I call it them speaking their mind, but everybody different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying.
But that doesn't. Okay, you know what? You're not gonna do this. First of all, you said there was none. Now you're acknowledging that there is, and you're saying I should have ignored it.
It wasn't outrageous comments. Outrageous. You know what outrageous?
I didn't say outrageous.
You didn't say outrageous. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
No, Ev, words are hard.
Outrage, not
Words are
outrageous
hard.
comment.
Words are hard. I said
Okay.
outrage, not
Okay.
outrageous comments.
Okay. What do you mean by
Words
outrage?
are hard.
Okay,
Words
what do you
are
mean by-
hard.
What do you mean by there were
Like there was
outrageous
pushback. Like it was like that's like not a possibility.
comments? Okay.
I wouldn't say it's not a possibility. I think people just strongly disagree.
Okay.
It's a
An
possibility, bro.
extremely strong reaction.
I mean, it's a
of anger,
possibility,
shock,
of course.
or-
Like, what the
okay.
fuck?
Man,
Possibly
nigga
I-
went Google outrage.
It's a possibility I hit for 100 bands on my parlay tomorrow, but
You're right.
feel me? But
Okay.
people just strongly disagree.
I get it, man. I get it.
So was T Green, by looking at this definition, Heaven said, was T Green or Sly angry? Like, were they angry? Heaven said.
Man, we don't know what
What's
they
up with the
we don't know-
voices, though?
we don't know
Like,
Did you read their comment and think they were angry? Heaven said, because I don't
Man, we
think
don't know what
outrageous
they is
like
behind
word.
their phone.
Heaven said,
We don't know what they is behind their
Heaven
phone,
said,
brother.
come off mute. Stop running. Heaven said, come off mute. Heaven said, come off mute.
Hey, bro, we all one. I can speak for her. Let me relax. Sometimes when she want me to, let me say it when she want me to. Hey, we don't know what they is behind their phone, brother. We don't know what they is behind their phone. They could be mad. I don't know. No, Slide dead could be mad sometimes. I ain't gonna hug you.
Oh
Is he
my
the
god,
man?
I've been mute this whole time. My bad.
Yes. Yeah. You know
Ev,
that.
anger is not the only emotion for outrage.
Yeah, I see shock as well.
Shock and awe, or like thinking that is like not within the realm of possibility, is also a way of outrage, which is what they were portraying, that there is no way that they could be a 6 seed. Outrage.
What comment led to you thinking that they portrayed that?
He literally said they're not gonna do it because look at what they've never done it before.
Who
Like,
said
they
never
haven't done
done
it for the
Who
past
said
2 years.
that? Who said that?
I think T Green said
No,
that.
you
'cause
gotta
he-
call him correctly, Heaven sent. He said the same reason why they weren't a 6 seed the last 2 seasons. He never said they never done it before. They never would do.
Yeah, that's why they won't do it. So he thought that it was out, like for them making
Nah, I ain't
it was
gonna-
out of the realm.
This is a little too much This is a little bit too much of your own interpretation, though. Heaven sent. Like you.
It is.
How?
I'm like that was not because if the roles were reversed right here and you had type what T type and
I
he
wouldn't
came
have-
in here
I
talking
wouldn't
about
have
his
typed
own
what-
interpretation of what
I
you had
wouldn't-
said, you
I
would be upset
wouldn't-
with him.
I wouldn't have typed that. So I don't know why you're saying that.
But he wouldn't have said you making outrageous comments either for pushing for not.
I
agreeing
did
with
not
something.
say he's making outrageous
Okay.
comments. Words are hard.
Outrage. Okay, outrage.
Outrageous comments and outrageous.
Okay, 2 different things. Cool. But he wouldn't have used that word either, though. Heaven sent.
I wouldn't have had serious pushback about somebody making the 6th seed in the West.
Okay,
I wouldn't have been pushing. I would not push back.
So let me
I
make
would
this
push.
clear.
I would not push back on somebody that could be a 7, 8, 9, or 10 seed being the 6th seed.
Let
I
me make
wouldn't.
this clear. Jordan
Ever
Woods.
since you capped out, I'm calling your bluff right now. If I'd have sat up here and said the Warriors could be the 6th seed, you'd have had jokes.
Oh, that's because I just shit on the Warriors, though. That's
Exactly.
not
I'm about to
like.
say that's that sentence you just said was cat.
Way to hold her
For
accountable.
the record, for the record,
and-
brother. For the
and
record,
if
my
I did-
brother
and
Slide,
if I
for the record,
did
my
do
brother
that-
Slide literally said it's not crazy for the Warriors to be the 6th seed. For the record, don't throw that out there. He literally typed that in the chat the other day. Tell me I'm lying, Sly.
I forgot I gotta clip this. So for the sake of me having to clip this and save myself some time later on, I'm gonna jump to Byron real quick, and then when we clear the Lakers,
Why are you clipping this?
because it's still the Lakers.
He got like a YouTube series going.
Yeah.
I don't know if people noticed that.
Yeah. Make sure y'all tap into the YouTube series that's going on, man.
I did not sign a release.
I may not even be able to go right now, bro. I'm about to get busy.
The What's Next series, man.
I did not sign a release.
It's going on YouTube, man. If you are in here, you don't subscribe to Fact and That's on YouTube, ever subscribe today, thank you. You don't subscribe to Fact and That's on YouTube, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. The What's Next series has started. Like 3 teams been uploaded. More teams are getting uploaded today and tomorrow. And the Lakers probably not going to get uploaded like next week. I'll tap in when I'm featured on the episode. You won't even turn your camera on. So what you want me to do with that, Sly? You want me to have my camera on, just me and you won't have your camera on? Nah. Only way somebody can have their camera on is if we have multiple people on the stage and 2-3 people got their camera on, one person got their camera on. I'm okay with that. But if it's just me and one person and I got my camera on, they got their camera on, nah. I need to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyways, Byron, you go close out this Lakers segment, brother. Over, under. What do you think will be the biggest changes for this season? And I'm not done with Evanston after this.
Why aren't you? You don't know what words mean. Sorry, go ahead, Byron.
You used the wrong wording because if somebody do that to you,
I didn't use the wrong wording. You out here saying outrageous comments, and I didn't say that.
Nothing that they said in the chat seemed like any outrage to me, Evanston.
Outrage
Anger,
means
shock, all. I didn't see that. Fury, I didn't see that. Rage, I didn't see
What did you say, furry?
That's what it says. Literally says furry right there.
Ev, outrage means to have a very, very strong, like,
I'm looking at it right here on the screen.
pushback.
My eyes is right.
Because he didn't. It's fury, not furry. Fury.
Okay, fury. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Anyway, don't move for the point. What you were saying? Haven't said. Let me hear you again.
I said outrage means to have like very strong like pushback on something.
Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. For the sake of me having to clip this, I'm going to save myself some time. Byron, can you close this Lakers out real quick? Over under the wins total from last season. Biggest changes from this season from last season. And realistic expectations. Oh, he said he's busy. My fault. Shit.
I got you. You wanted to hear from Wes on this anyway, you know.
Go ahead.
So what am I answering?
They had 47 wins last year. You think they go over under? Biggest change you think you'll see from them, if any? And then what are your realistic expectations? What expectations do Lakers fans have? How about that?
I think they'll be right at 47, right around there. Anywhere from 46 to 48. I don't see any more than that. So this is a really, really tough prop. I'll say over just for the sake of doing so though. Like really tough bet. I think I prefer the 48 bet as opposed to the 46 bet. But I think this is their range, like I said, 46 to 48. As for changes I see on the team, I see a more innovative offense coming. I think roles will be defined more this year than they were last year. I think that JJ Redick will also, as we've heard already, for those who've been paying attention, he wants to get up threes. He's going to drive home. We need to shoot more threes. So I think it's going to be a lot of layups and threes. You know, Houston Rocket formula. I won't say it won't look the same because it's not going to be like spaced out the same way. I don't think it'll look the same. But in terms of what they're actually trying to do, I think they'll shoot a lot of threes this year. And I think defensively, I think they'll have a better understanding of what they're trying to do as well. And just like I said, more defined roles. Um, Realistic expectations: first round exit, uh, second second at best. But anything above that, I really do think is delusion. Like no funny as it currently stands, their team just has limitations. But I will say I think like Jordan Woods, I can speak to. Everything I've seen from Jordan Woods has been like I expect us to be a second round out. Like I've never seen. I'm not seeing a lot of delusion on his part. Um, I can't speak. Byron typically isn't delusional, but I can't speak to what he's been saying. Heaven Sent doesn't even speak about the team unless she's forced to, so I can't speak to what she's been saying either. But yeah, I think reasonable expectations, first or second round out. Um, and yeah, like that's just what it's gonna be. I think the best bet for them, they can figure out a way to flip D'Lo and Rui. I still think that needs to happen. Like this, I understand them not moving D'Lo for Dejounte Murray. I get that, but D'Lo does to me if they want to like tap into their full potential to reach their ceiling or whatever they think can happen with AD and LeBron and LeBron's last few years. I think they need to move D'Lo and potentially Rui for a guy um, whose value may not be as high right now, but could look way better in the Laker uniform, i.e. Zach LaVine. That's a bet I'm willing to take. I may be alone there, but I would take a bet on Zach LaVine. I like what he does. I like his athleticism. Um, and I just think it matters to have guys who I don't know. I just would rather take a bet on a guy like that. I like his size as well. I think defensively he has more upside than D'Lo. And I think he doesn't have to play with the ball as much as a D'Lo in terms of like on-ball reps. Now, again, the scary part of moving to D'Lo is does LeBron have to take how many more on-ball reps does Bron have to take in the half court to initiate things for the offense, to orchestrate things for the offense? And if you feel like it's too many, then you just gotta pray and hope that D-Mitch asks for a trade, like I said yesterday, to the Lakers, stuff like that. But not a lot of high hopes to me for that franchise. But playoffs is within reason.